Shoot out a video. Had me a spot right there. Free little Nate. Free little Nate. Free Anton. Fat boy, you gotta look at the camera. Good morning. The birds is chirping for you bird brain ass. You need to wake up, because that street code shit we've been living in, that shit have been proven to be fraudulent. That shit fake, be fake, they jury fake. Ain't shit cool about selling dope to your community. I don't worship that shit. You hear me? I don't go no code, I don't about soul. I don't care about none of that shit. I care about doing the right thing. What's up, mama? Doing right by your community, doing right by your people, creating legitimate jobs. I ain't trying to bring no pack back. I'm trying to give back to the community. What are you talking about? I'm not sleep no more.
Cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
And they've been giving this misleading clickbait headlines in the news. Arrest warrant.
What's the deal? It's your boy Neptune the Goon back at y'all with another one. Y'all see how I'm coming? Welcome to Say Less TV, where it's always going to be the best and it's always going to be 100. Now, I done had so many clickbaits today sent to me through different subscribers and DMs. We're going to get straight to the facts, man. No games about it. Rollo, super clout chaser. Ain't even no back and forth, broski. You shouldn't have been there. You only there because of the 4PF and the OTF or OMF or whatever they is. Like, come on, man. You over there pure clout chasing. Then you shoot a video, and now the first thing out your mouth on that live is you talking about how you ain't bringing packs and all that back to the hood, and you trying to better the hood and woo woo woo. Hey, everybody says that once they make it out and once they made all the money they could and this and that. Bro, you just wiggled out some conspiracy, low-key rat snitch allegations, broski. But I understand, to make it back to your claim to fame, just like anybody else on the internet, you got a clout chase. So what I've been seeing on all these podcasters or these little skits or whatever they doing on YouTube, saying that Lil Baby has the actual federal indictment. This is the thing, because I even did one, but I had to do my research. His name was implicated as part of the 4PF, but not necessarily indicted. The people that had warrants for their arrest, the 7 people, they are the ones that are arrested. But his name was as part of the gang structure and who's the top dog, like aka YSL, but they don't have Lil Baby like Young Thug. Like Woody brought Young Thug to the whole organization roots. That's where the tree was, brought up. Lil Baby is not like that. His is, he's a part of something, But if you're a part of a gang, just like anything else, they want to do gang allegation. They want to, all the extra stuff that they could just snatch you in on and just rake you in, just like raking leaves. If you part of this area, they're just going to rake the leaves all in that area, and the car's going to fall how they may. So then, after I seen all these fraudulent, uploads and stuff like that, one thing about it, man, I shout out Al Prophet, and shout out all urban, what was that, politics. But yeah, he gonna tell the real. He's more factual. He's like a Reggie White when it comes to this indictment, federal stuff. He know the big meat in and out. He a paperwork type of dude. So now I'm gonna let him give you the breakdown, and then I'm gonna comment as we go. I'm trying to get better with these videos and these uploads. Support your boy. It's Neptune the Goon, man. I'm doing this for y'all, and I'm doing it for the community. We gotta rake and clean up these streets somehow. So my number one key thing to bring it to the internet is the truth. You know what I mean? Because without the truth, it's just a pure lie, and that's how viruses get started. So here we go. Check him out talking about Lil Baby.
Big headlines in the news. Arrest warrant confirms Atlanta rapper Lil Baby's connection to boys' murders. So even the mainstream news is using clickbait because Lil Baby doesn't have an arrest warrant. There's an arrest warrant. They got these 7 guys they've arrested, and they mention Lil Baby as having, he should have known better than to shoot a music video in Dixie Hills, which led to the retaliatory shooting later that night. 12:34 a.m. July 2nd at the Sparks apartment on Sparks Street, Southwest Atlanta. These kids had just left a birthday party when they got ambushed. Multiple shell casing at the crime scene. 5.56 millimeters, 7.62s, and 223s. They can struck multiple times. So they shot these little kids pretty bad. Authorities say 2 of the criminal street gangs in Atlanta, 4 Pockets Full and Only My Family, are known to have historical conflict. So it started in August 2021 when a 4PF kid, he looks like a little boy, this looks like this high school photo, Big Mark Holland. You realize how young these guys are. It's sad. He was unalived, and a 4PF held OMF, Only My Family, responsible. Supposedly on June 29th they got their get back, and then probably to rub it in on July 1st or the night of July 2nd they shot the music video, the Sparks Apartments, and then OMF came for their revenge. OMF is a subset of the Goodfellas criminal.
So like he said, 4PF already had done the dirt. They already been gooning in the streets. They have been the reapers. They have been the ones tearing up the city. Now, where did they get all these straps from? Where did they get all this extra money from? You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like the police dumb. You come from an area and they know you to be around there, and they arrested you with the same dudes that they still arresting today, but you made it out. You don't think they know you giving them bread and stuff like that, and giving them survival, life jackets for the hood? Because some of your boys is not going to work. That's a fact. You can tell they drink too much, they smoke too much, they do the hard drugs before they go to work. Like, you sure? You for real? Yes, I know some of them guys. So, with that being said, the get back with the fake music video that they was doing to unalive those kids, 223s and all type of stuff. These dudes is 13 years old. Of course, that's gonna bring Rico. Man, these little boys got hit with stuff that people have in Afghanistan to go to war with. So you got to understand, like I said, I'm always bringing the facts. And with this indictment on the 7, who knows? Because there's a whole lot of talking going on behind them doors right now with investigators and detectives. That's a fact. And I'm going to smoke to that.
Gang, which dates all the way from the early 2000s. It's also called the Mob, La Familia, La Cosa Nostra, and it started at the Rice Street Jail. So once again, we're seeing this all over the country of jail systems that are out of control. They can't, you get taken into custody by the state, but then the state can't even protect you while you're in custody. So these gang tags form in jail. We see it all over the country from...
Perfect example. He said in Atlanta, people are coming home from prisons, starting gangs. So now they got prison and street ties. What we going back and forth with right now in LA? You got Munchie B and Hefe going against B Braze and GB in the cell. How could you ever go to war with somebody locked up? Only in that war is paperwork for the people that's not locked up. Facts. Because they in there with all day. So to tell the truth, they ain't got nothing to lose. Just like getting up on somebody, breathing on them. They got nothing to lose. So it's going to come a time to where these task force, they're going to stretch everybody out so long to where it's going to be a whole nother generation with no fathers. Watch what I tell you.
Oh, the rise of the Latin kings and the Bloods in New York, to, of course, the La M and Aryan Brotherhood and all this stuff out of California that we hear about. And it's true all over the country. And there's another example in Atlanta where this super gang that started as something called 30 Deep. And 30 Deep was catching cases, but 30 Deep either turned into the Goodfellas gang or just one of the subgroups of it. They got time to get arrested. But these guys are really serious because...
Remember, 30 Deep was asked to who? Woody. Remember that? Munk tunk, unk tunk, funk funk. Remember they was asking about 30 Deep and how that started? YSL, what was they, whatever it was? The Rock Boys? Yeah, 30 Deep, Rock Boys. This is all coming to play. Yeah. And the head prosecutor is still the same. And the only person I seen really wiggle off of her is yours truly, Donald Trump. The runaway felon, our president today. Facts. Donald Trump got his mugshot in the Oval Office today. When you walk in, he got that. That's a fact that's in there when you walk through the hallways. The whole world know that. But like I said, all these names is being brought up again. Y'all must have not been watching that YSL Rico trial. I was listening to every word because it made me feel like I was in trial again. And that's a fact. 30 Deep was mentioned. But I thought Lil Baby was a Crip. Just like Gunna. But these sub-cliques is making bigger gangs. So now you got the police talking about hybrid gang. That's not LA. Hybrid gang? Like some trees? Come on, man.
November of 2024, they just got an indictment where they were putting tracking devices on the vehicles of guards at the jail, at least, I think at the Rice Street Jail or the Fulton County Jail and maybe somewhere else. And it's
tracking devices on the police from the county jail? Atlanta getting down like that? That only means one thing. Them officers is working a lot of hours and very much underpaid. And the boys that's getting locked up, they got bread. And they know they got bread because they grew up with them. Atlanta, everybody know everybody. And just like I said a couple of videos back, no matter where you grew up, you know dudes from the hood. And if people ask you, just like the county jail, where you stay is where you from. And that's a fact. And out there, they got family members that's from every gang up in there. You don't think they linking up for some extra dollars in jail? Why? Because it's easy to do. They bringing real straps, real burners, real phones and all that. Droning it, dropping it up in there. Come on, man. Come on. Atlanta's so out of pocket right now.
Agreed to do hits on these guards for $1,000. And one of the guards involved, or one of the indictees, is a guard that was involved with these guys. And so this mob thing is serious. A lot of Atlanta guys, if you listen to enough of the music, they reference the mob. And back in 2017, Psy Baby had that big song, Pull Up With the Stick, where he was singing. It got
Shot Baby.
189 views. Big hit song, Psy Baby. Well, that was one of those almost like a perfect marketing storm, like Tekashi 6ix9ine with the Gummo song, where Psy Baby was singing very melodically. You know, it was a good song. And he's out in this apartment complex in this neighborhood called the Nine, which is a mob stronghold, the ninth ward, part of Zone 3. This is the famous case where it made it on first 4. So it was a case on first 48, and someone was killed in the same apartment complex on Dunham Road or something. Long story short, the homicide detective started looking at the music video that Psy Baby did, and they zoomed in on serial numbers of guns, and there was...
Didn't I just tell y'all the same thing with Adam 22? They got everybody to be in that off the back 4 extra video. And if anybody had a strap on them or anything, just like he said, they zoom in and get the serial numbers. Why? Because niggas is goofy like that.
24 arrests, 2 life sentences.
24 arrests.
Identified in that music video.
Bodies got identified from in that video.
But it wasn't his fault. There was a girl that was in the video actually, that a girl with like a light-skinned girl with like blonde dreadlocks, and she ended up being the one who told it and turned into murderer. The murder case in question was a real petty thing of someone was selling a TV and brought it over to those wild apartment complexes and got killed and got his TV taken, and that was the murder case, and that got a lot of the mob people put in jail. But they had already had, they had a case back in 2013 at that same apartment complex. So after the Psy Baby...
I gave y'all the facts. Now he veering off into the roots of how it all started. This is Say Less Moments TV. Once I heard him say 2013, don't it sound like YSL again? You see, when the police use resources, they might be looking for a gang. But when they use those resources, they also in the opposing gang territory as well. They get their intel and information off of watching y'all do dumb stuff. Why? Everybody in the hood got tow up cars, can't go far. People come straight out their house, gun in hand, and put it on their waistband. Pure felons, fresh out of jail, parole and everything. If they putting trackers on officers, deputies in the county jail, what you think they doing to the ones busting the moves on the street? don't you think they followed him to the same places he talking about right now? And you know who financed all the bricks and all the work and everything that comes through there? Yours truly, Lil Baby. But whoever he does his dealings with, so far, has not a track record of doing him like Woody did Thug. Anything that comes about will be about them dudes that's incarcerated right now. That's what their information is going to be. Because if it was before, from 2013, they would have been watching them that long. And Lil Baby would be in jail. So, like I said, Say Less Moments TV. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'ma always give y'all the real. Because that's how I came in the dough. Kick dough. You gotta mess with your boy. You mess with Brick the Trick, No Humper, Nina Girl, Spotter Joke. And I gotta get on the last one. I forgot the last one. Your boy Compton Rick Rock. Flu Flam Specialist. He still has to yet confirm what I said to him when he ran off his live. Like I said, it's Neptune the Goon. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. It's Say Less Moments TV. And I'm out. You beat.